Hey Canucks fans, the Canucks kick off a short 3-game road trip tonight in Denver as they take on the Colorado Avalanche. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Thursday, November the 11th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. And as always, shout out to Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. You can sign up for a free 7-day trial using the link in my video description below. It's November 11th, Remembrance Day in Canada, Veterans Day in the States. And I hope that we all take a moment or two today to reflect on those that fought for our freedoms, for our rights, those that have gone before us, and we never take any of those rights and freedoms for granted. Thanks to everyone who gave me good feedback on I was dressed up last night as emceeing a big event at the Hyatt Ballroom, Hyatt Regency Hotel in Vancouver, a big church event, a fundraising event for 800 people. It went well. Thank you for asking. And today, actually in about an hour, my family and I, we are going down to the Park Pub in West End of downtown Vancouver to do a pre-scout, a scouting trip in advance of the Saturday night Canuck Clay meetup there. So I'm going to tell you all about it, all about the giveaways, contests, all the cool things we have planned, and give you kind of a scouting report tonight on my live stream. So make sure you join me tonight on my live stream at 10 p.m. This is one I usually do on Wednesday nights, but I bumped it to Thursday night for this week. So join me tonight at 10 p.m. for my live stream. We'll talk about the Canucks game, obviously, and then I'll tell you more details about this Saturday's meetup at the Park Pub, downtown Vancouver, starting at 6:30. So I hope you can join me on Saturday. Okay, let's talk about tonight's game. I'm excited. Canucks Avalanche games are always exciting. I kind of remember that 7-6 win way back about 3 years ago now in November, I think it was, at home. But yeah, Avalanche Canucks games always seem to be exciting. Maybe it's because they're a team that I think we want to be like. We want to achieve the same, at least regular season success, maybe not playoff success. They don't have much playoff success recently, that is. And they simply have a lot of really, really good players. Although one of them is not going to be playing. So their best player, Nathan MacKinnon, won't be playing. He's out 3 weeks with a lower body injury. So that takes care of tonight and actually when we host the Avalanche on the 17th. So no Nathan MacKinnon, but their second best player is returning to the lineup tonight, and that is Cale Makar. He comes back after an injury, and it's interesting because Makar, there's always going to be, I think Makar and Hughes are going to be linked forever, given when they came into the league, their race for the Calder Trophy. And then Makar had a much better season than Hughes, let's admit it, last year, but Hughes is off to a decent start this season for sure. I think he's got 10 or 12 points already to start off this year. So not only do we get to see some good players on the Avalanche side, of course, our good players, but also the Canucks need to get back on the winning track. They go into this game number 14, 5-6-2, so 12 points in 13 games. I'd argue they need to get 4 points from these 3 games, at least 2 wins, or 2 wins and 2 over extra time losses, whatever it may be. But they got to get 4 out of these next 3 games, 4 points. So then you come back basically with 16 points in 16 games. You come back at 500, and then you can start to really chip away at climbing back into the playoff position. So they're facing an Avalanche team that's good. They've struggled a little bit to start the season. They're missing Nathan MacKinnon, but they will have Cale Makar back. Let's talk about the Vancouver Canucks. And the biggest change is on D because, as I talked about yesterday, Jack Rathbone recalled to the Canucks because Travis Hamonic cannot travel to the States because of his vaccination status. So I think you're going to see, the way they practiced this morning, you're going to see a third pairing of the one that we saw at the start of the year, Jack Rathbone with Kyle Burrows. So let's do the whole lineup, and then we will talk about some of the elements of the lineup. Up front, looks like the same crew that played against Anaheim on Tuesday night. So you have Pettersson, Miller, and Besser. You have Horvat, Pearson, and Höglander. Your third line of the new best friends of Podkolzin and Garland, flanking Jason Dickinson. And then the fourth line, the BLD of Bailey, Lamico, and Dowling. So that means up front, the extras are Tyler Mott, who's on the trip, which is good. It doesn't look like he's going to play tonight. So Tyler Mott and Alex Chason are your extra forwards. On D, OEL with Myers. We have Hughes with Pullman. And then, as I mentioned about a minute ago, the third pairing of newly recalled Jack Rathbone and Kyle Burroughs. Demko and net, Halak backing him up. Halak played on Tuesday night hosting Anaheim. Now, this Burroughs and Rathbone combination, they were pretty good to start the season. Actually, they're quite impressive to start the season. Then their play tailed off a little bit, but so did the whole team. Near the start of that, at the start of the homestand, end of the road trip, started the homestand, maybe more at the start of the homestand, and then Rathbone was sent down when Hamonic basically was ready to go. But as I mentioned, Hamonic can't travel to the States yet, so it's a natural fit. Also, Hamonic makes a lot more than Rathbone. Hamonic comes off the salary cap for a bit, and then you can move Tyler Mott onto the roster. So there's always cap gymnastics that we don't have to worry about. But I think the most important thing is to see how Jack Rathbone does tonight. And maybe he'll be inspired. Maybe he'll be re-energized. Maybe he'll want to do so well that he doesn't get sent back down. Whatever may be the Rathbone-Burroughs pairing. The third pairing, yes. But they did well at the start of the season. Tapered off a little bit. That's why Rathbone got sent down to make room for Hamonic. That's why Burroughs has been in and out a little bit. So we'll see how they do tonight. For me, though, as always, the best players got to continue to be the best players as they have been the last 3 or 4 games. I'm talking about the Petterssons, the Millers, the Bessers, the Hughes, the Horvats. Horvat, 26 minutes of ice time last time. Maybe, hopefully, doesn't have to play that much in the thin, high altitude air of Denver, Colorado. But he'll be forced into obviously a lot of matchups again. And then I really want to see how the special teams does. I'm not worried about Demko. I'm never worried about Demko. Our scoring is okay, 5-on-5. We're playing not bad, but again, the power play's got to get back on track. They only got 2 chances against Anaheim, so they have to draw more penalties against Colorado, and that comes by moving your feet, being aggressive, being assertive, making the Colorado defenders make decisions. So, and all those things I just said, you can do that on the power play as well. So we need the Canucks to be more assertive, more aggressive, and just create more. Penalty kill, a slight improvement. They went 3 for 4, I should say, against Anaheim on Tuesday. Let's see how they do tonight. So special teams always a key with this team, and I expect to be no different tonight. So what's my score prediction? Well, thanks for asking. 3-2 Vancouver. Not going to go 4-2, not going to go 4-1. I'm going 3-2 Vancouver with Brock Besser scoring the first goal for the team. He always seems to play well against Colorado. So in the comments below, leave me your score prediction. Leave me your first Canucks goal scorer. And don't forget, tonight, live stream at 10 p.m. because I'm going to be talking about my pre-scout trip to the Park Pub, which we are heading out for in a few minutes. Shout out to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang, and to Hall of Fame members Jens95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, Carol Bovenlander, and HSM Fangirl Gaming. Thanks for your support as always. And thanks to the support of all members of all levels, you're listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, become a member of the CCC Crew if you'd like to, leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Score prediction, first Canucks goal scorer, and don't forget, join me tonight at 10 p.m. for my live stream. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day and enjoy the Canucks game. God bless, and go Canucks go.